Hello and welcome to your screencast introducing you to Pebble Plus and Atlas. So I'm going to access this. I'm on your Blackboard site now, and if you go into your Blackboard site, it's got a tab there that says link to your Pebble Pad. So if you just click on that, and it'll bring up these two things. So within Pebble Pad, we've got two sort of names that you'll hear. One is Pebble Plus, and that's your personal learning space, and one is Pebble Pad Workspace, and that's Atlas. So the main difference between Pebble Plus and Atlas is Pebble Plus is your own personal learning space, and if you think of Atlas as more like the classroom space, so that's where all your resources are and where you're going to submit your assignment. So I want you just to familiarise yourself. So the best way to do it is just to have a go with it and start using it. So if you click into Pebble Plus, that should take you into your Pebble Plus account. So you can see there it opens up another window. So there's my Pebble Pad. So you can see I've personalised it. I've got my own picture on there. These are all the assets that I've worked on over the years. So I've got quite a lot of assets, as you can imagine. Loads and loads and loads. So just go back to the main page. So in here, you've got assets, resources, custom resource, view assets there. So you see I've got 108 there. And also I get assets, not that are just mine, I get assets from students as well. So click into resources. You've got lots of different things that you can use there. So we've got structured reflections that you can use. So what, now what. So if you're new to reflection, it can be quite nice to have a bit of structure. The thing is with reflection, you've got to really find what works for you. So don't just stick to one method. People can reflect by doing structured reflections, write them down, or people might want to reflect verbally. So you can do recordings and upload recordings onto Pebble Plus. You can do videos, you can do mind maps, pictures. So don't feel too restricted. So I'll just do this as an example. So you've got that there now. So the title, I don't know what you could be. You could be reflecting on my first week at university, let's say. So you put the date in there. So I'm just going to select any date. So you put the date that's relevant. So what? Describe what it is you have thought, done, or experienced. So I attended my induction week. Okay. So what? So why are you reflecting on this? What's important? So what have you learned from this, and how does it relate to your overall learning development? So I have just finished my first week induction. I am feeling quite overwhelmed with information and feeling a bit perhaps nervous. And you'd carry on like that. So what these questions are aimed to do is to stimulate more reflection. So the next one is now what? So you reflected on this week, you're feeling quite overwhelmed, you might be feeling a bit anxious. Why is it important or relevant? Well, what I maybe need to do then is start a timetable with tasks I need to do, allocate time. It might be that you want to arrange a meeting with your academic advisor, whatever it is. So from the reflection, it's the action from that. What you then do is you can save it. So that's now been saved successfully. The other things that you can do, which we'd encourage you to do, these little tabs say I want to. There. So what we'd encourage you to do is share with your academic advisor. So if say I'm your academic advisor, it should bring my name up here. Maybe it's not because it's me doing it. Let's try Colette. So Colette's there. So Colette was your academic advisor. You'd click there, and then that would send the reflection to Colette. So you just put share asset. I'm not going to, because obviously Colette don't want that asset from me. But then we get an email to say that you've shared that with us. We'll read it and we might write comments on it. And it's just keeping us sort of in the loop really as to how you are and how you're feeling. So that's one of the things that you can do with Pebblepad. There's loads of other resources, and it really, like I say, the best way to get used to this is to play about with it really. We've got a smart action plan then. You might want to after you meet your academic advisor, summarise the meeting, quick journal entry, and just a general experience or an activity. There's loads of stuff there. Key skills checklist. There's a real loads of information. Now, what's important to do is to start building your library of assets as you over the semester, because I've done another screencast on your assignment, and your assignment is going to be made up of these assets. You're going to be using these assets to almost back up what you say in your assignment. It's really important that you start this early and building your assets early, because we can always tell the people that have rushed through them the night before. And it's just getting you into sort of that routine and habit of reflection as well. So just have a play with it and, encourage each other and support each other with it. I hope that was useful.